Today is going to be a day of getting my life together again. Yesterday I basically just hung out. Today I actually have written down a bunch of things in my little journal that I want to get done. Basically getting back into my wellness routine and my fitness routine and kind of setting up myself for success in terms of like knowing what I need to get done for the month. I'm going to start off by doing a little meditation session just to kind of reset my mental and doing a workout. I have my water bottle and I'm gonna try this Alani Nu energy drink. This is the Cosmic Stardust flavor. I actually have no idea what it tastes like. Not really sure. But pretty cool. I've heard a lot of good things about this brand. This is 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm not gonna take the whole thing. I'm just gonna take like a little dose of it. Well, it's gluten-free, vegan. It has biotin, B6, and B12 in it, and 0 sugars, which is awesome. Let's pop this open. Really cute. The last 2 days for my workouts, I've just been doing like a stretch series and like a little bit of light Pilates, but I think that today I wanna kind of kick it up a notch and get back into like working out. I still have pretty much the same goals in terms of like fitness, but I don't have a program that I'm following right now. So my job today is just to kind of get through this workout, and then I'm gonna plan out exactly what I wanna start doing again in my own kind of schedule. But it is a little bit later into the day. It is 1 o'clock right now. I did spend my morning editing and I had breakfast already. So let's get it going. I was gonna film this outside and do like a little meditation series on my balcony, but for some reason they want to just do all the construction today. So we're inside in my little temporary gym room. I've been doing home workouts for about a year now. And you know, I don't have much at home, but I have kind of the tools that I need to do my personal workouts. Now I've been doing mostly like a lot of stretching, Pilates, some weight training. I was doing weight training a lot this past summer. If you followed me on Instagram, you see that I post a little bit more on there about my physical fitness journey and losing a lot of weight this past year and a half. And I've learned so much throughout my journey, and I'm still currently learning things, but I'm excited to, you know, just have my YouTube up again. That way I can actually show you guys a little bit more behind the scenes of what actually goes on. Having bangs is like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes they're so good, sometimes they look like, what is going on? I have like a lot of issues with my knees. Whenever I do like specific workouts, sometimes like they'll crack, and I notice that like I'm putting a little bit too much pressure on them when I do like more strenuous workouts. So like I have a hard time doing squats for a long time and just any other workouts as such. So a lot of the time when I follow a program, I have to kind of cancel out specific workouts that don't work for me, and that's totally fine. But I kind of like still feel a little guilty that I'm not doing the workouts, you know, by the books or by like how the person has recommended them to do them. But when that happens, I just substitute them for something else and I pick something that, you know, just works for me and my body. I think that's the most important thing throughout everything, throughout all of my workout experience, is just to kind of tailor things that don't necessarily work and make sure that they are not straining my body and actually benefiting it. With that being said, I love spending some time or extra time on stretching. Oh my god, this is what living in LA sounds like. I spend a lot of time stretching. As you can see here in the back, I have like some workout bands. This is the Gaia Pilates band, which is super cool. I use it both for stretching and for mat Pilates. And this one is just like a regular workout band. You can find these on Amazon. And I also use these for a little bit more of like lighter resistance workouts as well as stretching. Boom, I got this one from Amazon a few years ago and it still looks brand new basically. Most of my workout gear is black because I feel like it feels really elegant and that's what motivates me to work out. For meditation, I usually just do YouTube meditations. Don't have like a set personal routine right now for it, which I would love to kind of adopt later on. But for right now, I'm gonna try out this new page. It is called Great Meditation on YouTube, and which I don't know, it seems like they have a few different types of meditations for however you're feeling. So today I'm gonna do the Your Best Self 10-minute guided meditation. Just kind of start slow, kind of get back into the groove of it. For workout today, I'm gonna do this 15-minute full body Pilates on the vloguary app. I used to watch vloguary a long time ago on YouTube, and she's kind of known for doing like extreme workouts. I can attest to it. The first few workouts that I've done on this app have been a little bit more like high pace and extreme side, but there's a lot of different like things that you can choose from. This 15-minute full body Pilates has a total of like 31 workouts, which is crazy, but now that I'm a little bit more stretched out and ready to get back into high fast-paced workouts, this is gonna be perfect. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm probably gonna be really sore tomorrow morning. For now, let's just ride this wave. All right, so I'm done with my workout. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing like my journaling and my planning. Just setting up for, I guess, the rest of the month. I don't want to reach out too far just because you can never know what to expect nowadays. But I'm going to do my 5-minute journal. I was using this so much the end of last year. Gotten like a few pages done here. So I'm going to try to make it a daily thing again. It was a daily thing for about a month and a half. And then it just kind of kept slipping my mind to do it. And I love that it has these like little quotes up on the top here. They're like little motivational quotes. A lot of the time, they kind of resonate with how I'm feeling that day or how I'm feeling that month. And it's so refreshing to know that. Basically, it's just noting 3 things that you're grateful for, what would make today great, a daily affirmation, and then this little grayscale part, you just do it before bed, and that is just highlights of your day and something that you learned today. Absolutely hating that I have to turn my house lights on and it's only 3:45. Also, what is this? What's going on here? Alrighty, so I did my 5-minute journaling. I also did my start of the month journaling. I'll go ahead and put a little photo here of what those were. I kind of want to do like little different ones as the months go by and kind of make them a little bit more tailored to that month. But right now I'm just gonna use my planner. This one is from Target. If I find it online, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But I love planners like this because they're blank. They don't necessarily have a like monthly outline to them, so it gives me a lot of freedom with what I want to write in it. So I'm just gonna set up my month for January. I don't really have, I think, maybe too much going on this month right now. All right, so I'm gonna start off by doing the month. We are in January. And I stopped making everything like so aesthetic all the time because I feel like that was taking up a lot of time for me to do, and I just want to be as simple and as effective as possible. So we're gonna do Sunday the 1 and just mark all of our days. I'm gonna go ahead and mark like the regular like holidays or specific things that I need to know for the month. So on the 4th, I have an interview that I have to do. So I'm gonna mark that, and that's at 10 a.m. On the 7th, I have a vision board and guided meditation little event. And on the 8th, I have a arc meditation event. Oh, yes. On the 28th, which is a Saturday, I have my Subtronics concert. That is at 7 p.m. Go ahead and write that down there. And I think that's all that's going on. I'm gonna actually add vloguary ends on the 31st. This is pretty much what my month is looking like right now. Again, I'll go ahead and add some more things, which will probably start getting more filled out by next week once I know what the rest of my month is looking like. But for now, this is pretty much it. Every time I try to record something, it's so loud. Since that's done, I'm gonna take a little break and have some lunch. Lunch at 4 p.m. is different. I just have some little veggie chips with this olive, I'm gonna butcher this, olive tapenade hummus. It's chickpeas, black green, and kalamata olives, lemon juice, and garlic. We don't know how to read. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna finish off like this tiny little bit of salad. I would probably eat something else. I do have like some cookies getting warmed up that I'm probably gonna eat after this, but right now, what is going on? I'm gonna have a little bit of dessert and watch Emily in Paris really quick. I'm pretty much a lot of the way through done with my to-do list for today. I want to make some time for just like doing anything that I want. Give myself like an hour or so. And then I also want to take some time to do my DJ stuff. I want to treat it kind of like a practice session with like an instrument. You know how like when people were younger, like their parents would make them do piano practice or like cello practice after school, and that's kind of like how they learned how to play instruments. So I never had that, and I think learning something when you're much older is a little bit harder, but not impossible. But if you had parents that made you do any music lessons after school, be so grateful, because I wish that I knew how to play some instruments. And yeah, and I'm gonna treat my DJ thing like that, and we'll see where it gets us. My focus today has been all over the place. I checked the weather this morning and it seems like we're gonna get rain and cloudy skies for like the next 2 weeks, which is crazy but expected because it is winter time, but also crazy because I feel like last year, which was the year that I moved here, it wasn't this cold and it was never this rainy. I think it rained like one time in the winter time last year, but now it's been raining every single day or like drizzling, and it's super cold. So I'm just gonna crank up this heat, bundle up, and just, you know, hang out in my apartment. Do I have to tell you anything else? I don't know. I feel like I'm talking a little bit more to the camera today, which is awesome. I figured that the more that I do this, the more that I'm gonna get the hang of it, and the more that I'm gonna feel like I'm just talking to a friend, which is kind of the goal and everything right now. And yeah, it is day 4 now, and it feels like it's been a lot longer than that, but so I've gone ahead and just kind of created a daily schedule for myself. I find that when I do this, it helps me allocate my time a lot better. I don't try to make it too strict. I try to make it a little bit open, so I do give myself like free time and stuff like that. I don't necessarily have to follow this all the time, especially if I have something planned for that day. Like, it doesn't really matter that I don't follow it, but on days where I'm home and I know that, you know, I don't have any outdoor things that I need to do, this is kind of like what I want to follow. So this is pretty much how that looks. We have 7 a.m. wake up. I've been waking up right now at about 9 a.m. I find myself kind of working into the noon to like 1 p.m. time, and I'm still doing like my morning routine. So I'm trying to stop that and wake up a little bit earlier, just to kind of benefit myself. 7:30, be dressed for the day and groom, so like brush my teeth, fix my hair up, change my outfit from my pajamas, and just kind of be ready for my day. Also, I talked about how I wanted to start just dressing up even if I'm staying home. I think that's something that's really important. Getting out of your pajamas and into either like workout clothes or like just lounging clothes is a game changer. You don't like feel slouchy all day, and I think it kind of just motivates you to get a little bit more things done. For 8 a.m., so I have these two here. They're gonna be very interchangeable. I have either edit and do some social media work. So if I need to edit a reels for that day, if I need to edit like a YouTube video, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right after, just to kind of get it out of the way first thing in the morning. Or I'm gonna do my workout and my meditation. These two things kind of like go hand in hand with me, because when I'm editing and when I'm doing my social media work, I find that very relaxing to me. Like, it's not something that stresses me out, and I don't really consider it work. If I don't have anything that I'm going to edit, of course I'm just gonna go ahead and work out and do my meditation. And then at 10:30 we have breakfast and shower, super self-explanatory. At 12 p.m. we have some social posting and interacting. 12 p.m. is usually the time that I post here because I'm on Pacific Standard Time. And then I'll do like some interacting, replying to comments, checking out like analytics and stuff like that. Boom. Then after that, I decided I'll just have like lunch and I'll do some reading. I want to get into reading a bit more for the new year. I tend to suck at reading because my attention span is not really the best. So I'm gonna give myself some time and actually sit down and, you know, just try to read. And I think the meditation is gonna help a little bit with that. So for 2 p.m. we have here free time. So this can be anything that I decide to do. And I gave myself 2 hours between 2 and 4 to do that. Whether I wanna go for a walk or if I'm gonna go out, like have a little lunch. If I wanna squeeze in some more editing or creating, like making a Reels video, I'm gonna go ahead and do it from 2 to 4 p.m. So that's kind of like my little grace hour. 4 p.m. I'm gonna do some dinner prep. A lot of the time I don't really have to do dinner prep because I usually just buy a lot of like veggies that are frozen or like frozen dumplings and things like that, and those just have to be heated up. I technically have from like 2 to 5 p.m. to have a bit of free time, which is super important to me because I don't want to be working all the time. I want to make sure I have all my work done in the morning time. 5 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and stop work for the day. I need to, you know, just be a little bit more disciplined with my work-life balance. A lot of the time when people work from home, they don't really know when to stop working from home because you're at home, so you're still in the comfort of your own space. But I think it's super important to know what time is the cutoff time and just give yourself that grace and give yourself that balance that you deserve. 6 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and do dinner, and then that's gonna be my hangout quality time. Just watching a movie, and I gave myself 2 hours for that. 8 p.m. I want to do DJ practice, so I'm gonna be a little bit more adamant about doing this, you know, kind of just putting my phone down, making sure that I'm spending a few hours at least on it every night before bed instead of just like being on my phone and just scrolling. And then from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. is the time where I should be going to sleep, just because I am waking up pretty early. So, and that kind of sums up my whole organizing session for the month. I don't like being too strict on things. Obviously, if I don't do some of the things on my list, or if I spend some more time doing something, I'm not gonna like bitch at myself for it. I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, allocate my time correctly. But for the most part, I think this is going to be super helpful because I'm someone who runs on like paper. I need things to be written down. I need things to be like laid out, and I'll follow them perfectly. And this is probably the best way for me to discipline myself and just set myself up for success. I'm gonna go ahead and start this tomorrow, and I will update you all, but I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It is now only 5:56 p.m., which is not late at all, but I kind of just want to get ready for dinner and edit the rest of my footage and just do some DJ stuff. Kind of just want to vibe to music right now. I think me and Kitty are on that time. So thank you for watching. Do you want to come say bye? Say bye. Bye. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you in the next one.